There'll be commandos on it. I had a conversation with Ambassador Bob Ryan, who is the alternative head of the U.S. delegation, about meeting the president. And he said, you know, Mike, you won't be able to meet the president. Apparently as a result of an incident in Panama the day before the president arrived, and the combined incident at the United Nations, the White House staff was spooked about me meeting the president. If alternate voices aren't allowed to speak up and still be a part of the process, that doesn't say a lot for democracy, or the democracy that we say we have.
I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area where the air was transparent. Across the Great Valley of California, there was a lot of soil that isn't there anymore. There were rivers flowing the way they don't flow anymore. And we had an American dream when I was growing up, and we don't have one now.
On the day the summit ends, a few of Dave Brower's friends decide to throw an 80th birthday party for him.
Bangladesh being at the end of the bay, and one side is India, or the landmass.
Our marriage brought an exchange of love. That I learned to love the sea, and she learned to love the mountains. So we get along all right.
We are very happy to be with you.
Good.
And this is to the enlightened environmentalists, enlightened Buddha. Wish you many, many happy returns.
That blows me away.
Despite the efforts of citizen activists like Dave Brower, Juliette Mageau, and Michael Dorsey, the Earth Summit gridlocked. It confirmed people's growing fears about our deteriorating planet, but failed to agree on any solutions that might displease the corporate and governmental powers largely responsible for the crisis.
As far as my involvement, it'll undoubtedly be a lifetime involvement in trying to, and not only trying to, but being successful, hopefully, of shaking up the house. My Sierra Club card says I was a member since 1986, so that means that's 6 years now, and then I've been in scouting since I was 10, and I'm 21, so that's 11, so 11 years in counting, and we've got maybe, I don't know, hopefully 60 or 70 more.
One of the little holes that the environmental movement tends to fall into quite frequently is to believe that there are victories in the environmental movement. Some of this comes because different environmental groups have to compete for the same foundation money in the United States, and so they're always trying to find a victory to point to. We won a victory here, we won a victory there. I don't think there are any victories in the environmental movement. I think it's a full-time, lifetime job. You don't win an environmental victory. It doesn't ever go away. There's always something that we have to be looking at, because we're talking about how we live on the earth.
If you listen to the words, the very wise words of Theodore Roosevelt, as you get up toward my age, you'll be much better off. He said, I'd rather wear out than rust out. Each of the people you see is unique. There'll never be anyone else like that. And we need to get the opportunity for each of us in our brief tendency to have a good shot at life and to love the planet quite deeply, much more than we've been doing lately. That's a love affair that can go on very well in a long, long time.